We saw what are plastics. Plastics are long chain polymers, and there are different types of plastics, basically two types, thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. Now the big question is, how are plastics made? So how are these plastics made? First, the liquid plastic is poured into molds, as you see here. Once cooled, the plastic solidifies into different shapes like these bottles. But not all plastics are created equal. Some are colored by mixing dyes during the production so that we get different colors and shapes of buckets, we get different colors and shapes of water bottles, chairs, etc. etc. Some are fire resistant like melamine used in the kitchenware, we saw that just before. Some like bakelite, which is a thermosetting plastic, are excellent insulators, making them perfect for electrical switches. Plastic can be light, strong and long-lasting. This long-lasting property of plastic is what is causing a major problem for our environment. Now let's find out let's try to discuss whether plastic is good or bad. Well, not all plastics are bad. We cannot deny the fact that plastic is everywhere. And honestly, we need it. Imagine life without plastic. No phones, no computers, no medical equipments. It would be impossible. The real question is which plastics are good and which ones are bad. Or I would put it in another way, which plastics are recyclable, which ones aren't. All plastics are not recyclable. Here is the deal. Thermoplastics can be recycled, but what does recycling plastic actually mean? Let's take a plastic bottle as an example. When you throw away a plastic bottle, it doesn't just disappear. It stays on earth as waste. But if these bottles are collected and shredded into tiny pieces, these plastic bits can be melted and remade into new plastic products, like another bottle or even something entirely different. This way, plastic doesn't end up as a waste. Instead, it gets a new life. Now, look at what happens when plastic cannot be recycled. It stays on Earth forever. It disrupts plants' life, it disrupts animal life, it disrupts aquatic life, it messes up literally everything. I would say literally the environment. And which plastics are causing this problem? The ones that cannot be recycled, the thermoplastics. Yes, thermoplastics are major cause of pollution. But here is the tricky part, we cannot completely stop using them, right? Thermoplastics are everywhere in our daily lives. We just can't wake up one day and say, okay, no more plastic. Today onwards, we have to remove all the plastic in the world. Not possible. That's not a sustainable solution. We need to find a sustainable ways to control the solution. That's what we are going to explore next. So, what is the future of plastic? How can we manage plastic in a sustainable way? The answer is simple, 3 R's. What does 3 R's stand for? Reduce single-use plastic, reuse all plastics possible, and recycle thermoplastics to give them new life. See, plastic has changed our world for better and worse. There is no question about that. But it also lasts for centuries. So, who is responsible for a safe future? The future of plastic is in our hands. So let's make it a responsible one.